This is Inside Indiana Business Radio for the morning of Friday, August 9th, 2024. I'm Alex Brown. Optimism among agriculture producers rose in July, according to the latest Purdue University CME Group Ag Economy Barometer Index. Jim Mintert with Purdue says despite the improvement in farmer sentiment, more respondents said the risk of lower crop and livestock prices was their primary concern.
When you make the comparison this month to a year ago, you can kind of see the change in perspective. A year ago, only 19% of the people in the survey said lower crop and livestock prices was a top concern. This month, it was 29%.
However, fewer respondents, only 17%, said rising interest rates was their top concern. Braxton Creek RV, a manufacturer of travel trailers headquartered in Bristol, has announced a rebranding to Bontrager Outdoors. Founders Jason and Austin Bontrager said the move reflects their collective experience and legacy in the RV industry. The company employs 65 people in northern Indiana. The operator of drug and alcohol rehabilitation clinics statewide plans to build a 90-bed residential behavioral health treatment facility in Merrillville. Harsha Recovery Center has received town council approval for the project, which will replace the Virginia Place Assisted Living Facility. From the number one source for Indiana business news, this is Inside Indiana Business Radio.
IBJ Media, Inside Indiana Business, and the Indiana Economic Development Corporation invite you to the Engage Indiana series, presented by CareSource, Indiana University, and Old National Bank. With an unrelenting focus on growing Indiana's economy, we'll dive into each region's unique challenges and distinct opportunities for growth. 9 regions, one goal. Indiana's bold future starts here. Discover more and register at ibj.com/engage.
Officials in Vigo County this week marked the completion of the county's new General Services building. Our partners at WTWO-TV report the $1.5 million facility will house Vigo County Facilities Maintenance, Sheriff's Office Vehicle Maintenance, document storage for the county's public defender, and the first Vigo County morgue. Vigo County Commissioner Mark Klinkenbeard said the facility was built on land already owned by the county and creates a secure location for the public defender documents and the morgue.
It's very convenient. Everybody does a good job, and it's important to give them the space they need. Like our facilities maintenance, instead of working out of a parking lot in a temporary building, they have their own space now. So it's very gratifying, glad that we could do this.
Half of the funding for the project came from American Rescue Plan Act dollars. The University of Notre Dame says its Race to Revenue Startup Accelerator broke records on several fronts. Born out of the Idea Center, the program saw 30 student founders and interns participate over the summer, the highest number since the program launched in 2019, with 8 students. The cohort collectively made over $1.7 million from sales and fundraising efforts, the highest amount in the program's history, with more founders than usual earning or raising over $100,000 individually. Designed to connect current student founders with resources they may be lacking on their own and encourage students who are interested in someday starting a business, participants learn sales, finance, marketing, and coding skills which they can immediately apply to their businesses. Longtime media personality Pat Carlini is this week's guest on the Business and Beyond podcast with Gary Dick, presented by PNC, a weekly conversation with high-profile Hoosiers in business, sports, and entertainment, and beyond. Available now from your favorite podcast provider. I'm Alex Brown for Inside Indiana Business Radio on Demand.